Hey crafty peeps, it's Megan from Cluttered Crafter, and today's video is going to be the first layout in this pen pal art travel journal that I made in the previous video, which I will link down below in the description. And then what I'm going in with is my watercolor palette. I finally got a palette so I can put my tubes of watercolor in, and I'm just mixing up a shade of purple, and it took me a while to get the right shade of purple that I wanted, so I just went ahead and done a little jump cut. And what I'm doing is I'm creating a little background, kind of like a galaxy, but that's not what I was going for. I was just using the colors purple and blue to make a watercolor background. And I just sprayed some water onto my paper to help the colors mix a little bit more. And then I'm just blotting out some of the excess water that was pooling up around the edges. And I'm just using my water brush. It's not like any fancy brand or anything. I got it off eBay. It came with 3 in a pack, I do believe. So now I'm just going in and adding some more color to brighten it up a little bit. And then I also decided that I wanted a few drips going down on the bottom. And I'm just blotting up some of the excess water. And then I liked the look of some of the color pulled up. So I went in and added some more color. And then I blotted some of it up with the tissue paper. I just really liked the look of it, and it also helped with blending the color a little bit. Now in person it doesn't look as muted as it is on camera. The colors do show up a lot more, and once I'm finished with this and it's dried, I draw a mandala on it, and I also done a jump cut so you didn't have to watch the process of the paper being dried. And the paper that I'm using is watercolor paper. The DIY art journal or travel journal, it has a mix of watercolor and sketchbook paper. And now this is where I'm going in and doing the mandala. I was originally going to go by the size of the tear tape there for the size of the mandala, but then I decided to scrap that idea, and I actually went on Pinterest and searched up some mandala inspiration so I can get a few different designs and just come up with my own and add my own touches here and there. And at first I did go in with a pencil, and then I was going to trace over it with a black marker. But then I decided to just trace over what I had there and then just finish it out in marker. And there are a few mistakes in the mandala. And also I'm sorry that you can't really see what I'm drawing. I found that because I'm left-handed and I don't want the ink to smear or get any ink on my hand, even though this calligraphy marker, I haven't found that it smeared anything at all. But because just for like a precaution, I kind of hold my hand over, like up and over the paper while I'm drawing, which means it covers what I'm writing and drawing, so it's hard to see. But I do try to angle my hand to where you can see at least a little bit of what I'm drawing, so I apologize for that. And the marker that I'm using is a calligraphy marker or pen. I got it off eBay. I do have a haul video of it somewhere on my channel. It's a very nice, just overall writing pen. This, I think I'm using size 0.23. I don't know the actual brand of it or like what the sizing means because it's in Japanese or Chinese. It's not in English. And this is where I made the little boo-boo making the leaves on it, there was a really big gap when there shouldn't have been. So I just made a small leaf just to close the gap, and then I'm just adding some little details, but it doesn't really change the look of the mandala. So the mistake isn't really that noticeable unless you know it's there, and well, because I pointed it out, you guys know it's there. The person I'm sending this to, my friend, she really likes mandalas, so I figured she would really like this once I send her her monthly mail, which it has been sent, so hopefully she will receive her monthly mail either today or tomorrow, sometime this week. And now I'm just putting on the finishing touches of the mandala, and that will be it. I don't have any photos of this. I forgot to take the photos before I sealed it into the envelope, so I'm sorry for that, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, and happy crafting.